everybody, welcome to my Suburban Oasis. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to take you around to show you 3 new plants that I planted. And I'll talk with you a little bit about what their hardiness is, along with what their flowers look like, and their height and width, and give you some information about them. I'm really excited about having planted them. Now is the great time to plant shrubs in your yard. They'll reward you in the spring when it comes around. All right, let's take a look. Okay, this first bush is an elderberry, and it doesn't look like much. All of these shrubs I got on clearance, and the nice thing about them though is, like I said, they'll establish their roots really well this fall, and then in the spring you won't even know that they were a clearance plant. They will flush out with some new growth and be much bushier. So let's take a look at this one in the tag. This one is called the Black Beauty Elderberry. It's by Proven Winners. Just look at those blooms. It has nice deep colored foliage, and the blooms are a light pink. So this is hardy from zone 4 to 7. I am in the zone 5B here in Michigan, and it enjoys sun or part shade. This is actually a northwest exposure that I've planted it in, so it should get some sun, but I would actually consider this a partly sunny, part shade area. When it does get sun though, it is quite warm, so I think it will be just fine. It does grow quite large, 8 to 12 feet tall and wide. So I am planning to allow it to grow tall, but not as wide. So if you look here, this bed is probably about 10 feet wide. So I do not want the bush to get wider than the bed itself. So what I will do is, as it grows, I will limb up the bottom limbs and grow it so that it grows up, and keep the bottom open so that all of these other flowers and plants can continue to grow here. As you can see also from the tag here, it blooms in early summer, and it does have a fruit on it in the fall. And the cool thing about this is that those fruits are actually edible. So we'll see, because I have never grown this before, but I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see how that performs next year. Okay, so this is a bed that's on the side of my driveway between my house and the neighbors. And in this bed I have planted 2 new plants. They are 2 roses, one over here, and then the other is on the other side. So I've planted these up quite symmetrical. I do like to do that in my beds when possible. There's 2 9-barks on either side of those, 2 phlox, 2 baptisia on either side of those. So these are roses. They are from the Easy Elegance collection, and the Easy Elegance collection is a great one because it really provides shrub roses that, if you have killed roses before, these are the ones for you. So this one's called High Voltage, and it has a very mild yellow bloom. And again, I don't do a lot of yellow. I don't like the orangey yellow, but these appear to be more creamy. They don't have flowers on them right now, but there was one when I bought it, and I accidentally knocked it off when I was driving home. It just snapped off. So I do like the color as they open, and they are a double bloom. They repeat bloom all throughout the season, so I think that's going to be really great. And they grow 4 to 5 feet tall and 2 to 4 feet wide, so taller than they are wide, and I think they will fill in this bed just nicely. It's about the same height as the baptisia behind it, and the fact that they will bring a little pop of light color will be nice, because all I otherwise have is purple in this bed. Okay, so now we are in my backyard. We are next to the fountain garden is what I call it. And I've created this path. This is a new garden bed over here to the right that I put together this year, and so I've created this path in between the two and I thought it would look lovely with roses on either side of it. And I happen to really like these roses that put out this apricot color bloom. Right here you can see one that is simply gorgeous. And here is a brand new one in the back that's getting ready to open. And I happened to find another one, which is right here. And so I thought I would just snatch that up. It was on clearance, just like the other bushes that we've talked about. And this shrub rose is fantastic. I mean, the colors just pop. So this is another Easy Elegance rose. I got this one for 50% off as well. I have had no problems with this one in terms of getting the powdery mildew. I did get a little bit this year on the white rose that is just next to it, which is an Oscar Peterson variety. But this one I have gotten none, so I thought it would be great to have another one. The foliage is very shiny and clean all season long. So as it says here, if you've loved and lost roses before, Easy Elegance is the rose for you. So that's me. I am not a fan of all of the treatments that hybrid roses require, tea roses. So these have been great for me to try out, and they do require full sun. This one also is hardy down to zone 4, up to zone 8, and it grows 3 to 5 feet high and 2 to 4.5 feet wide. So I think what is going to be nice is next year these roses are all going to fill in so there's no gap between them, and that will help to cover up all of my piles behind it. And these two also on this side should grow together much more densely, along with the hydrangea that I have over here that I planted recently. Another clearance plant which looks gorgeous, and as a bonus is putting out some fresh blooms for me. So super excited to just share those with you. Won't it look gorgeous next year when all of those are blooming together, and it really will fill in that area with some bushiness. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you very much, and I enjoy doing these videos for you. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Bam, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and click a notification bell if you'd like to get notified every time I put out a new video. Thanks again for joining me. Bye.